So for the roof, this is what I've had in mind all along. This is the top section. I cut this out on my bandsaw, the outside and the inside on the scroll saw. I have these old fence pieces of white cedar. So I cut this out and split them. So I'm going to try to get this first one started. And to do that, I'm going to use my pin nailer. I don't really know where it goes. I'm thinking somewhere in here. And I'll have to make some adjustments. I'm going to try that right there. And just give this one little pin. That should hold it in there. And I'll do the same to that side. A pin nail is just what it sounds like. It's very, very thin. It's just barely holding on there. I also think I need to put this brace up here. And this is the hole where I cut it out. All right, with those two established, I'm going to try to glue this one on. I'm using Type 3 here because it's waterproof, but this is a brand new bottle and it's really runny. So the pin nail, the idea of the pin nail is just to hold this in while the glue dries, and that's all it's going to do. This is the reason I didn't put any glue on the first one, because I'm going to have to take that off. That one too. And maybe you can see that pin nail there or not. I switched over from the pin nailer to a staple. Pin nailer just wasn't holding it, and I need to move. So I'm going to glue this half right here. Put that on. And we'll just continue right around. This one looks like it's going to go on right here. Got to split some more. So let me catch you up what's going on. Inside I've added the hearth and a mantle, a little mirror above it. On the bottom side here, I had some PVC left over from the pond building. The bottom of this is plywood, and if anything's gonna rot or the plywood would separate, so I covered it with some polyurethane builder's construction kind of glue and weighted it down overnight. So I am ready to put the door on. That's my next job. This door is about 3/8 of an inch thick, and I just scored it with my saw here and made some score lines in it to appear that it's made out of planks. Got got this oak veneer. I just want to put a couple of what appears to be braces across here. So I think I'll just cut it to length. It's the bad part. Here we go. Looks pretty good. Glue, which will help waterproof it as well. This is a piece of cherry, and it'll bring out a shine. If I can spread it on here without gluing my fingers together. Getting close to those fingers together. That'll do. And then I'll spray some accelerator on these two. Lay down a little more glue. And that's that. I have these carpet tacks, but I think they're just too far out of proportion, so I've got these real tiny little tacks too. I try to get a tiny hammer that I don't use very often. I'm not sure where it came from. For the hinge, I've got one brass hinge that I'm going to use. And I think I want to put it on here first. And I've got these large head screws. They're short, stumpy. I think they'll work. I'm going to glue this hinge on here. Now, this is a tricky part, trying to get this hinge on both parts. But I think this is my best bet. I don't want to freeze the hinge, but I think I'll just try to glue it right here. If I don't use a big enough drill bit here, I'm going to split this. This is, I think, going to be okay. Ooh, that's tight. For the doorknob, I've got this little wooden bead I painted yellow and a brass screw. Eyeball where I want this glue. I like it. So I have this hole here I need to deal with. I thought at one time of making it look like a little mouse hole, but I think I'll just patch it up. I've got this veneer, and again, trying to put this on here without gluing my fingers on. I think I can make some patches here. So I'm going to use some gap filling CA because this has some gaps in it. And some accelerator. This piece of veneer is already kind of bent. Super thin CA, go over that. Here's the door. I really like the way that's working. I want to try to put a shell above the door here, like a little porch. I'm going to say, I promise that we will share and always share and not argue about it. All right, group hug. Okay. All right, you sit down. I'll go stand right there, and I'll go get it.
Right here and right here.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Seeds.
Seeds?
How do you know?
What's your guess?
Maybe
acorns. I don't think so.
A playhouse.
No.
Twins.
Close.
Is it a seeds house?
No.
It's a fairy house. And look.
Can we open the door? Can we open the door?
Yeah, you can open the door.
Is it fairies inside it?
Are there fairies in there?
No. Whoa. If I didn't do it, do purple. Do green.
These are the colors.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Diaphy? Take diaphy?
Yeah. Remember, you're not going to fight over it. And it has a timer on it, so you don't have to leave it on all night. But look.
Wow. Wow.
That's where they can sleep.
And look.
Wow. Wow. Julia, look, and there's only a window. Look at the stairs. Now do it boo. Do it boo. And blue. How about green? No, blue. Really
It has-
cool, so I'm gonna do it blue.
Yeah. Change the color again.
I'm gonna get a little bit grass.
We change the upstairs and then the downstairs. Do you like it, Julia?
Buddy,
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, it's bright.
that's how it does look like ours. With your lights on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my feet in there.
Mm-hmm.